Tailoring. To some men, that's quite, not just men, is it?
It's anyone, of
No,
any gender.
sorry, I'm going to start again. Right. Tailoring. To some people, the word tailoring conjures up this really kind of stiff, starchy, uncomfortable weddings, funerals, job interviews, court appearance. And really...
Done most of those.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be like that, does it? You know, tailoring doesn't have to mean the full canvas, big stiff shoulders, kind of, you know, pressed to perfection trousers. It can be a little bit more laid back than that.
Right from the very first collection to today, we've always had things that could be classed as a kind of casual tailoring. So a jacket, a trouser, maybe even a three-piece that have the same fabric as they're at the beginning of them, but they're not formal tailoring. They're not structured in the same way that a formal suit is.
So when you wear something that's relaxed tailoring, you can also wear it apart, and it can still have that same value to it that brings a bit more polish, a bit more smartness, that little bit more effort.
So I think it's got, again, it's that value thing that you're not just going to wear it and wear it once. You're going to be able to get a lot of things from it. It feels like something you'd wear around the house. It feels like very comfortable trousers. It's almost a cardigan. I mean, you know, it's so soft, it's so unstructured. It's almost a cardigan. But actually here you're seeing a three-piece suit, effectively. I mean, that's kind of like old school. You've actually got three different pieces of the same fabric.
You can still see, it's very obvious that there's still the handwriting of a suit, because you've got, you know, on some of the styles you've got a traditional lapel, you've got a traditional patch pocket up there, and on some of them you've even got, say for example with this one, you've got a half-back buggy lining, which is something that you would see in tailoring, and the buttonhole here at the top. So sometimes on Instagram you'll share customers' weddings and they're wearing universal works for a wedding. Now a lot of people wouldn't assume that universal works have got that offer. Perhaps you can kind of say otherwise.
Absolutely, we can say otherwise. I mean, we do ask them first before we put it on Instagram. So it's all with consent. I think, you know, we noticed how many people were coming in and buying jackets and trousers in the same fabric. We don't offer anything as a suit. You have to buy two things separately in the store or online or in a stockist. So it's not sold as a suit, but we knew how many people were doing that and started saying, hey, you're getting married, send us a photograph. Just because we wanted to see it. We wanted to see that moment of joy that people were actually celebrating, you know, a relationship like that, wearing our clothing.
You've made things look like, I just need to blah, 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 blah.